Hey, it's Christine up today with a Fancy Pants collection. They sent me this and asked me to play with it, and so I am going to share a video with you of this one. So this is a memory themed collection, heritage, but it's got all those fall colors, so it also works well for this season. And when I think heritage stuff, I'm always drawn towards torn paper. And so I am using a couple of the different patterned papers to tear strips, and I am tucking those behind just some maroon colored cardstock, and then I'm going to place my pictures accordingly. So tearing, obviously, it gives you that distressed heritage feel, but by approaching it this way, it also allows me to use quite a few different patterned papers. And that was really my purpose in this. Not necessarily that one pattern stood out more than another, but that I wanted to incorporate several. And as I'm putting this part together, you can see why I was drawn to this blue one. And you can also see why I was drawn to the maroon, because my two sons in this are wearing that maroon and blue. And so it was a perfect chance to document some candid pictures I got of the boys. We were at a wedding for on this day, and they were just being goofy. And so I started shooting some pictures just for fun. And I love how nicely they coordinate with this collection. So over the maroon, I'm going to add this plaid. And so just a little bit of the maroon is going to stand out. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the pictures that I actually am going to use on there. I am going to tuck some of these ephemera pieces behind my pictures, and use them to create some added interest, some words, some title work, all of those things. There wasn't tons of stuff to work with within this collection that were specifically titles, and so I'm kind of winging it here, but I do really like how it turned out. And I just, when there's not something totally glaringly obvious, sometimes that makes you think outside of the box and do something different. And I always enjoy that provides a different look for me than, obvious stuff. Not everybody's going to think to do it this way. And so each of these, I picked out 3 that I thought were appropriate for going along with the pictures. And right now I'm just kind of playing with the placement of those. Now you will notice that with those torn patterned paper strips and lots of patterns already, I'm not going to need to do a ton more to finish this layout out. The collection comes with a couple different ephemera pieces, and you can see I've got on the left-hand side, there's some puffy stickers as well. Now, I opted to go ahead and pull out some of the tags from the ephemera, and I am tucking those behind some of my pictures, rotating both above and below, to create just some added layers, really. And then I am just playing with some different words and such to see what else I like on there. Ultimately, I settle on that I like these homes. And so I'm going to use those, both popped up and flat, to unify all 3 of my pictures. I don't have a real visual triangle going on today, but you do notice that there is unity between my words, between my houses, between the tags, all those things working in groups of 3 to come together and provide some visual and artistic unity throughout. One of the things I will point out that I really enjoyed about this was that there was some white and some cream mixed in. I don't necessarily want to work with that all the time, but I do love to work with it here and there, because it's just such an interesting contrast. Or maybe contrast is not the right word, but side by side, the off-white and the white is just really, I really enjoy that, especially when you're working with earth tone colors, as I was here. So you can see I'm adding just a few little puffy stickers in for my final embellishments, and that will be it. So be sure to visit Fancy Pants. Check out this collection. It is available now, along with a new Halloween and a new Christmas collection. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we will see you again next time.